Hey, what's up everyone? Good morning, good afternoon, evening, night. It's coffee time. Anyway, this video is not an easy one for me to make because in some ways I feel it's not my place, but in others I feel like it is as a human being to just kind of come out here and speak my heart. As usual. Anyone who knows me knows that when I'm passionate about something, it's gonna sit there, and this has just been affecting me, and so I'll just get into it. For the past year, I've noticed more than ever this divide, racial divide. Obviously everyone has noticed it. But for me, on a more personal level, it's been hurting so much. I'm a person that likes and needs to be educated on things before speaking on it. I'm someone that tries to sit back and listen and take it in, and I'm listening from an impartial standpoint, meaning I'm not going to jump in when someone is telling me about experiences they are personally having, and I've seen it myself. Again, I want to say that I don't know what kind of feedback I'm going to get from this. But I want you all to know that I'm always coming from a place of love. And I am a mother of 3 biracial children, which makes this even harder for me. Not them, but what's been going on. My oldest is about to graduate high school. Super proud of him. Friday he'll be getting his diploma. He won't be on stage. You know, things are different this year with COVID going on and everything happening. My daughter just completed middle school, so proud of her. And my youngest will be going into middle school. I mean, damn, not yet. He'll be going into the 4th grade. And I'm really proud of all 3 of them. Throughout any challenges that we have faced, they've done it. They've done it, and amazingly. So, I was going to do an update video separately, but anyway. Where do I begin? I just feel so much pain from the separation and division of people in the past year. It hurts when people that have been close to you pull away from you pull away from me because I'm not black. And yep, I know it's about to get heated, but again, know that I'm coming from a place of love. I don't feel that division is going to help us. I've been told several times throughout my life, not even just this past year, but even this past year, that I don't get discrimination or racism. And you know what? Like, I'm a blind Hispanic woman who hasn't been able to secure a job because of discrimination. Now, do I think that's a comparison to what Black and African American people deal with? No, I don't. I think it's hellish. I think it's wrong what the Black community has had to deal with on a day-to-day basis. And believe me, there is no denying that. And recently, I watched a special on Black Wall Street. That was horrific. When sorry, that just really got to me. And yes, I've heard about it. I've had conversations about it with my ex, because my ex is black, and we were together for 16 years, and I had my 3 children with him. I've seen his family go through things, close friends of mine, and I don't know how to put into words how wrong it is, okay? And I'm not trying to be emotional. Last year, when they killed George Floyd, I didn't make a video for 3 months because it really did something to me. When I heard him call out for his mom, I just saw him as, like, you hear someone call out for their mom and all you hear them as your son, you know what I mean? So don't think this doesn't affect other people. And when friends of yours, hold up, I'm sorry, this is not what I want to show. When friends of yours oh, I'm so sorry. When you see them pulling away because, and you know it's because of that reason that you're not black, that hurts. I'm blind and I don't judge nobody on their skin. And just like you think I can't understand your struggles, I'm listening. I see it and I would die for what's right. I see people moving to Atlanta, Georgia, leaving, saying we don't belong here. But that's not how you should do that. And I'm not saying you should or shouldn't. Again, it's not my place. But you belong wherever you're at. I will always raise my kids to love both heritages, to know as much as they can, because I know a lot of black heritage is wronged and taken, but that doesn't mean we should pull apart. And if we're pulling apart, what does that leave kids like mine who are mixed? They're still black. See, when I was pregnant with my first son, I got upset because I didn't understand as much as I do now. My kid's grandma, I won't say her name because I never asked her for permission, but she told me one day, I was sitting and I was pregnant with my first son, she said, "You do understand that your son will be seen as black?" And I'm like, I didn't get what she meant because I just didn't, you know, I was just like, okay, but I'm his mother, so he's both. That's how I saw it. And he should always claim both. But I get it. I get it now. For the longest, I didn't get it. I thought it was so mean, but it wasn't mean. She knew what she was talking about. You know, and it also hurts me because, I mean, this is going kind of on a on a side tangent thing note, but like, I'm not into celebrities, right? Like, I've had my favorites growing up, but the only one I feel like hearing on TV is Michelle Obama, because she's a leader of every race, especially black. I understand that. But that woman, like, she's just a mom, a friend, and like, there's just something so genuine about her. Beyonce is my favorite singer, so when I hear people, I mean, I get it, don't get me wrong, like, you have to uplift your people, especially when all this shit has been going on. But don't forget that there's people that love you. I remember when I first started talking to my ex in high school. I liked him right away because he had this confidence about him, anyway, the point is, I liked him right away and I didn't know why. He called me one day after we started talking and he's like, "You do know I'm black, right?" And I'm like, "Yes, dumbass." And it's like, it's sad that, I don't know if he felt like that would be not a good thing or something, but I don't know. And before I say what I'm about to say, I am proud of being Mexican. I am proud of being Hispanic. My dad, who's no longer here, always taught me to be proud of what I am. And in today's society, a lot of times Mexicans are not very welcome, especially in the last administration. You know, our babies are in cages, and you know, because, you know, they supposedly don't belong here and things like that. And that's more than wrong. You know, just all this racial, it's just wrong. You know, I'll never understand racism. I don't understand, because I love who I love. And I'm not gonna kiss your ass either just because you're black or Hispanic. Because if you're wrong, you're wrong. And if you're a good person, you're a good person. And I just feel like we need to stick together, because dividing is only making us weaker. You know? And I understand letting go of friends that you have learned throughout this year that are probably racist or have stupid views on whatever. I understand that. But when it's someone like me, who you know has got your back, like, we don't have to talk for years, and you call me and you need me, I'll be there. I don't care what color you are. It's just not fair. It's not fair with the black and African American. I don't know what to say, because I'm gonna be honest with you, my kids like to be called prefer black. But when I'm online, I know others prefer African American, so I'm not meaning to offend anyone. There's just so much I want to say. I just don't know how to word it all. All I'm saying is, please don't separate yourselves. Don't do that. Because it's no different than segregation. It's no different than what used to be. I know it's by your choice now. But dividing is not. It's just what they want, and you're doing what they want. Let's not do that. We will only be stronger together. And I bet you when you watch Black Lives Matter marches, there's more than one color. marching. If I could see, I would have been there. Because what happened, what's been happening, what still happens is wrong. And I want you to know that in this video, I'm not demeaning any of that, because all of what happens is fucking filth. From the way cops treat Black and African American people and Hispanic people, but I'm just focusing on this right now because this is what's on my heart. My kids are half Black. So yes, this has been affecting me for a while. I see it online. People have pulled away. And I hate coming off like this. I said I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be strong. Because you know what? Something beautiful about Black people is your strength. It is. It truly is. And I have so many stories of influential people or people who have made a significance in my life from a young childhood, like when CPS came to my house and the social worker who came was Black and she did not take me. They called her more than once. My parents were really loving. My mom worked full-time at a hospital. My dad worked full-time as a security guard / maintenance worker at our apartment building for a close family friend. And I don't know why the teacher called on us. I'm not sure. It was a bit weird. But I'll never forget that social worker who came and just made me feel at peace. Because that's scary, someone coming to take you from your family when you're not being mistreated. And forgive me, because I know everyone's story is different. But there's so many things. And then another thing is, you know, I was with my ex for a long time because of love, not because he was Black. Because that's another thing that has even been told to him, that she only had kids with you because you're Black. How do you think that makes me feel? I had 3. If that was the case, wouldn't I just had 1? No, it's about love. And going through what I went through and what we both dealt with, what I dealt with him, and that was love, not because of any race. And I just want to say that. But I'm done now. I feel like I've shown too much weakness in general in my life. But another thing is, just because you can't smile when things are falling apart around you, sometimes people just handle pain and things in different ways, but probably have strengths in other areas. So, I don't know. At the end of the day, I just wanted to come speak out on this because it really is affecting me, and I think that once I get it off my chest, I'll feel a little better. But I just hope that you all know I'm coming from a place of love, and I'm not meaning to overstep any boundaries or be disrespectful. That's not me. So just please see through your eyes of love, and don't dismiss your friends who are truly there for you because they are not your race. Remember the laughter, the love, and everything you've been through. And if they give you a reason, and if they are racist, then yeah, fuck them. Sorry, but that's just how it is. Like, I don't deal with racism. I don't tolerate it to any degree, and you'll be cut from my life because my kids are the most important people in my life. And I just won't deal with it. I won't tolerate it to any degree. But anyway, at the end of the day, who cares about my opinion? I just had to speak up on it. Nothing but love, and I will be coming back with an update video and some lip gloss. I'll talk to you guys later.